In goal, Leno. Give Leno a 6. Well, that 6 comes from that goal. The last goal that Olympiacos scored, it was all Leno's doing over there. And that's why he gets a 6. Plus, the guy is just not cup ready in keeper terms. How many cup matches has he played for us? I don't remember him playing many cup matches. So, well, hopefully he plays in the FA Cup, but I'm sure it'd be Martinez. Um, but today, but for last night, he gets a 6. So Leno, 6. Saka, gives Saka 8. He didn't do anything wrong. Um, plus, he has been continuing his run of not less than 8 right now. He last match against Everton, I gave him an 8, and he just continued to play the exact same way, which is a which was a rating of an 8. So I'll give him an 8 for yesterday's performance. He did really well. He didn't make many mistakes. David Luiz, I'll give David Luiz a 7. He was playing very well. We were in control. We even had to switch his position. He was doing great, and then the final goal that they scored, he should have went for the header. But if he went for the header, that ball could have gone in. So because they scored in the last seconds or last minutes of the game, I'll have to give Luiz a 7. Mustafi, before Mustafi came off, he had a rating of 8, dominated the back. He's a true defender, and then he also plays well with the ball, you know. But last night's match was so difficult, but Mustafi gets an 8 for that performance of yesterday. Bellerin, I'll give Bellerin a 5. Didn't do anything. No, he was just. It wasn't his type of game today. It wasn't his type of game last night. So that's why he gets a 6 and not higher than a 6. It was not his type of game last night, and that's why Bellerin gets a 5. Shaka, give Shaka a 7. Can't give him an 8 because we lost the match. Well, we got knocked out. And then we had to switch his position, so his performances kind of dropped because he was playing pretty well in the middle. He was playing like a normal Shaka in the middle. We were dominating with him in the middle, but then we had to move into the back and lost that dominance. So I have to give Shaka a 7, and it's not his fault that he got a 7. He could have got a higher. Dennis Abias, I'll do Dennis Abias a 6. Not yet ready to be starting every match for us. Plays well, but I don't know. I don't see him as a full-time in the first 11 every single match. I mean, look last night. I don't see him as a full-time at this very moment. He can play as many matches. He can play a lot of matches, but in the first 11 all the time, no. So that's why Dennis Abias gets a 6. Aubameyang, well, before he scored the goal, it was like a 4. Again, another 4, which just shows that he's a great player, because a lot of great players in matches, they can play bad, but they will do the most important thing that the team needs, and he did it. Scored the equalizer so late in the game, and a beautiful goal as well. Great striker goal. So I'll give Aubameyang a 7 for that. Thank you, Aubameyang. Made us happy for a while and made us believe a lot. And yeah, so and our captain. So Aubameyang gets a 7. Ozil, because we didn't win the game, Ozil gets an 8. Could have gotten a 9, close to a, not a 10, but halfway to a 10, or like I don't know. But Ozil got a really high rating, dominated the match, controlled the match. It's just that, what can we say? I mean, he's a world-class super player, and he dominated the match last night, and he showed that he's a world-class super player. It's just about his teammates. Can they complement his brilliant talent? The team did not, and Ozil by himself got an 8. So Ozil 8. Pepe gets a 6. Held on to the ball for way too long. A lot of times. Needs to start releasing the ball quicker now. And I think it was getting frustrating for us to see that, because everybody else is moving the ball really quick, but when it goes to Pepe, he will hold on to the ball for a really long time, and a lot of times as well. So Pepe gets a 6. Lacazette gets a 5 because he was given a chance to start and he didn't score. Did he get a shot on target? I don't know. I don't think so. Not even a shot on target. So he gets a 5 for that performance. And just like Shaka, it's not his fault he got a 5. Like his rating is lower than it's supposed to be, because the Olympiacos defense, they really made it tough for him. So they caused him to get a 5. So like I say, gets a 5. Torreira gets a 7. Played really, really well. The 7 is because when he came on, we completely dominated the match afterwards. We were the real Arsenal. So Torreira gets a 7. Willock gets a 6. Fought hard. Tried his best, He's not yet in that level where he's going to decide matches, but he really could in the future, and he really tried yesterday. So I'll give him a 6. So Willock 6. Martinelli gets a 6. Could have been a 5, but because he was involved in the goal, Martinelli gets a 6. Arteta, think Arteta will get a 7. He's got 2 9s in the last 2 games, and now it's a 7 because we didn't win the match, and he didn't take Pepe out. Should have taken Pepe out. So he gets a 7, but it's still really good, and he's really doing well with his ratings. They are pretty high. I mean, keep it up, Arteta.